Hello, you're welcome. We previously talked about what we call the styles. So in this video, we are going to talk about what we call the editing, specifically the find, the replace, the go to, and others. So let's look for our information again. It's down here. So we previously talked about these headings, and I think now we are going to talk about what we call the editing. So specifically, we're going to talk about what we call the find, the replace, the select, and the others. Now, assuming that I had my information as this, and I wanted to, I'm looking for something that I'm not seeing, and I wanted to change it to something else. For example, I wanted to look for what we call any word that you feel. For example, if it is in your document and you're really not seeing it but you want to look for it, so what you do, you'll come onto what you call the find. You can click onto that word. For example, if let's say we have a word here as, let me look for any word here. I can say when. Let's say we have this word. So when I come onto this one and I click onto this after highlighting that word, they are going to look for all similar words which are similar to that word, or other words which are similar to that word I've highlighted. Or if you don't want to use that, for example, you're not saying the word that you want, you can as well use what we call the advanced word search and come and type the type of word that, or any word that you feel like you want to look for. So you'll come and be provided with a box where you're going to write that word. For example, I want to look for a word video. So I'll type that word into my work. So what I'll say highlight. I'll come onto the reading highlight. I'll say highlight all. So wherever that word appears, they're going to highlight where that word appears. So in case I wanted to replace it with any other item, let's say image, instead of let's say video, I put audio. I'll come, instead of coming back to here to this one we are having as the replace, because a shortcut for find is Control F and a shortcut for replace is Control H. So I'll come here onto this one, or I'll go back onto the replace. They'll give me another box where I'm going to type the word I want to replace with the other video I've searched for. So now I'll come here and say audio. So that means that they are going to remove the word video and replace it with the word audio. So I can come down here and say replace all. So they're going to tell me that all done, we made 12 replacement. That means that wherever the word video was, they replaced it with audio. Let's search and see. We can come and say advanced, and now we find audio instead of video. So we can say highlight all. So wherever that word is, it's going to be highlighted. So they removed video and replaced it with audio. Are we together? So shortcut for find is Control F and the shortcut for replacing is Control H. Now we also have another item here which tells us that go to. Now for example, remember that we made some headings here. For example, you can be having many headings into your document, or you're having over 30 pages and you want to look for a certain heading. So you can come and use what we call the go to. So when you come here, you can find a page, or you can look for bookmarks, you can look for fonts, footnotes, you can look for any other type. So into our document now here we have what we call headings. So I can look for the headings. So I'll say heading and say next. That means that they are going to take me to where all those headings are. First of all, they have taken me to where the first subsidiary ICT is. If I press next, they are going to take me to where the next heading is. So I think we have used these ones. So we have used the find, the replace, and the go to. Now we have the last one as the select. Now, assuming that we are having our document, it is having, let's say, 30 pages or 10. We want to select the whole of it. We can come here and say select all. Or shortcut for selecting all is Control plus what? Plus A. So if I come here and I press Control and A onto my keyboard, it's going to select all my document, all my work into that document. Or I'll come here and say select all. It is going to do the same. Now, down here we have select object. Now, when I click on it, let's first click into our work. When I click on it, do we see any change? No, because we have no object there. That means that an object can always be found if it exists there. For example, if we come and say we are going to insert a a shape. Let's say we have this shape. Remember, we can put it behind our text. That means that we can remove the color, or we can put the color again, leave the color, or we can remove the color, then we send it behind our text by right clicking and come and say send behind text. So it is now behind our text. We are not seeing it well, but it is behind our text. So you can see it is behind. Now when I come and say select object, so they are going to give me an option of selecting that object. I'll come and click on it. Are we together? So when I come, let's say we are having this information, I'll come and say select object. So they'll give me an opportunity of clicking onto that object and take it wherever I feel like. So if I want to change the direction, I want to change the position, so they will give me that option of selecting only that object and I move it. When I say select all, it's going to select the entire, even including the what? The other one, object. So if I click in space, I cannot touch or I cannot hold this what? The shape, unless I use what we call select what? Object. It can give me the option of selecting only the what? The object. Have we seen the difference? It is just very fancy to use. Now we come to what we call select all text with similar formatting. Now if it is inactive, why is it inactive? Because we are not having text which is having the same what formatting. For example, we have this one as our heading. We have this one as our heading. For example, let's first leave this. We have this one as our heading. Remember, we have ever used what we call the format painter. We can copy the formatting which is onto that heading and put it onto the second heading by highlighting it. That means that we are having these headings but with similar formattings. Are we together? Now the other action is going to be visible. Remember, we are having them, they are going to be having similar formatting. So this one is now visible. In the beginning it was inactive because we had different text with different formattings. So now we can select them. It can tell us we have this, sorry. If I come and say select text with similar formatting, so it will come and say select this. Even this one is a similar formatting, all of it. If you have selected that, I can say select with similar formatting, that one. So that means that if I come and say this, I will come and say select with the similar. That means that if I highlight my heading, it is going to select even the headings with similar formatting with that one. Are we together? Now that we are specifically the selecting. So this video has been all about the editing. Specifically, we have been looking at what we call the find. We have been looking at what we call the replace, the go to, the selecting all, and selecting all the all object. So thank you for watching. See you in the next video.